Who is your favourite commentator on the UFC?
See, now I actually wanted to speak to you about this. Like, I feel as if they have now got a dream team of commentators.
What a panel.
Now, I mean, for your main UFCs, you've obviously got the trusted Joe Rogan that goes to, like, you know, actual all the pay-per-view events. You've got Joe Rogan alongside, like, Anik, which is
John Anik,
he's just amazing.
He's phenomenal.
I was really thinking last night, it's quite unbelievable the knowledge he has of all these fighters.
It's their whole life, though. Do you know what I mean?
No, but there's also plus. It's the way he like phrases certain things. It's like the way he talks is unbelievable. He's just so confident in speaking, and it just rolls off. And it's like the way he even speaks about, like, I don't know. It's bizarre the way he talks about teammates, and that leads into, like,
it's definitely a gift, isn't it?
It's a massive gift.
It's almost like he's channeling it. It's totally flawless. Everything he says is just a lot of those guys though, like the judges, like, they all just speak so well. Yeah.
John Anik, I feel as if maybe the best. It's like it genuinely, not in terms of like calling fights. I wouldn't say he's like clearly the best at calling fights. It just seems to be the way he speaks, and it's almost like you would use his voice and the way he speaks in commercials and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Because adverts and all that sort of stuff.
The way he
perfect voice for it.
The way he speaks about Modelo.
Jeez, he's a perfect guy to promote your brand, isn't he?
He's a perfect guy.
He's fantastic.
So he's definitely.
So would you say he's your favourite then?
No, I don't think he's my favourite as in terms of commentators. But what I was saying, like, was I feel as if they've got I was just thinking about last night, because obviously last night was just a fight night. Volkov versus Blades, just in case anyone didn't know what fight night we were talking about.
Heavyweights.
The heavyweights, which we will get into that fight card and go over that, what we thought about it, because it was actually a really, really good card. But obviously just last night I was thinking, okay, they really have upped the commentating value of even these fight nights. I actually really, really enjoyed listening to Bisping, Cruz,
they're all
and
just
Anik.
They're all just amazing at what they do.
And I was just thinking, this is almost just as good, really, as the pay-per-views. Like,
it just adds to it, doesn't it? It really just adds to the whole experience.
100%.
Especially now there's no crowd, like, you can hear every word crystal clear, do you know what I mean?
Aye. And then, but obviously the dream team has got to be, who would you say your dream team is?
Definitely going to be the same as yours. Joe Rogan, DC, Dominic Cruz.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. That is, see, and then Anik's always just kicking about there as well, isn't he? But like, that is like,
that's like the staple. That's going to be a good fight.
I reckon that's probably who's going to be at Fight Island, I'd imagine.
I would say so. If those three are on the desk, it's got to be a big card.
I feel as if like the fights were just automatically better when they're
100%. It's the way Joe Rogan like screams. I think Joe Rogan's got to be my favourite though.
Yeah, he's a good trusty, and he speaks really, really well. He knows a lot as well. He does.
He kind of knows something about everything.
Yeah.
On his podcast, like, if someone brings something up, he's got some sort of knowledge on it. I don't know how.
I know.
Like, he knows something about everything.
You know something? I heard it was quite a weird. I never knew this happened. But obviously Joe Rogan's been kicking about in the UFC for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And you know Johnny Bravo. Obviously, the jiu-jitsu coach, may not be Johnny, but
Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo. Who's Johnny Bravo?
That's like a cartoon, is it not?
Is it a Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo, like a guy like massive, like cliff.
Johnny Bravo, maybe.
Is
it? No, I've mixed up two people.
Eddie Bravo is
the Tony Ferguson's
jiu-jitsu
coach. Jiu-jitsu coach, and he like is so renowned for jiu-jitsu, and like he actually creates certain submissions and certain like holds and stuff like that. Almost to the point where like Joe Rogan, almost like nearly at the beginning, didn't know some of the moves, certain positions they were in. Yeah, and what the UFC done, which I had no idea, they actually employed Eddie Bravo to sit in the trailer outside and actually be in an earpiece to Joe Rogan.
Really?
Yeah. It was
feed them like information?
Feed them information just in the certain jiu-jitsu, like different
was this early days,
positions.
was it?
Quite early days, I think.
I didn't know that.
I think.
It's pretty mad.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It just it was on whose podcast was that on that was telling me about that? And I was like, that's actually insane, because Joe Rogan obviously maybe just didn't quite know, because I think it was all coming in new. Like obviously jiu-jitsu was just new things were coming all the time, and I think Eddie had a lot to do with it as well. Like he was actually like creating a lot of these holds and stuff. And they just had him in the trailer in the back,
that's mad.
Telling Joe.
It was kind of like back in those days though. It was like it wasn't so much MMA. Each fighter wasn't well rounded.
Yeah,
like they put in like a wrestler against like a karate expert.
Yeah.
And they would just stick to karate and jiu-jitsu, but now they mix it up like so much more.
It was like
they've got everything. They've got boxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever, like all the different.
It was like almost a competition to see which martial art was the best. Wasn't it? It was more like a competition, like who wins out of these two.
It was almost like a freak show right in the beginning.
I can't quite remember which one it was. It was an early one, but I'm pretty sure those people going in with one boxing glove.
Seriously?
On their hands. I'm pretty sure if we bring like
that's insane.
There was one boxing glove on them and stuff. But that was pretty crazy. But yeah, that was just a wee thing that I didn't know about Eddie. And I think that who it was? It was Chael Sonnen that was talking about that. And I think the reason he was speaking about it was just to kind of show his actual loyalty to Ferguson, because he was obviously getting paid to fly all over the world and do this, and he was getting paid good money. But this was way back before Tony Ferguson was even big. He actually said to the UFC, he's like, see, when Tony Ferguson's fighting, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be in his corner. I'm not going to be doing that as a job, you know. So he almost like kind of gave that up for Tony Ferguson. It's crazy just that's how
that's what you call loyalty,
and it was before Tony Ferguson is kind of what he is now.